One. Welcome back to the Divij's Den podcast. It is the first episode of 2024. Christian and I are nervous as fuck.
Yeah, because we have to step it up this year.
Yeah, we do, bro. This is a year of elevation. We've also been out of the podcast zone for like a couple weeks now, so I think we're both just rusty. And I've been out all day and I haven't spoken. I haven't like used my words today, so right now I'm like just starting to talk.
Yeah. I woke up kind of late today, so I also haven't talked to anyone. So hopefully we can get this going. And it's weird because it's a Saturday. We never do the pod on the weekend.
Yeah.
Not that anything changes, but.
Yeah. But you know, dude, I'm looking at this year as like every day is. I have this book, right? It's 366 pages because this year has 366 days because it's a leap year, which I don't understand. But every page is like it's just like a movie or like a chapter. And so I don't give a fuck if it's Saturday, Sunday, like we're working every day, bro.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. Honestly, any day is a day that you could do something for yourself or
Yeah. Amen. How was the first 6 days of the year been for you so far?
Dude, it's been great. Honestly, I started my diet. I fucking don't eat any sugar right now.
There we go.
Don't eat any sugar right now.
Does that include fructose from fruit?
No, I'll eat fruit.
Okay.
So I won't eat any. What is it? Processed sugars.
Processed sugar. So no cane sugar. No. Do you eat like stevia?
I'll eat stevia, but even those I try to avoid. So
shout out Zevia. Quick brand deal, real quick. We're not sponsored, but I love this stuff. I've been drinking like 2 to 3 a day, which is probably a lot. But I'm also on my diet and I've been fasting, and so when I'm fasting, I want to feel as full as possible. And this shit, Zevia, is incredible because it's all stevia extract, so it just keeps your stomach full. So if you want to,
I gotta try that. If you have an extra one, I'll try that later. You like it? It's like tastes like soda.
It tastes just like soda.
Yeah, I'll give that a try. That looks dope.
Yeah. And they got all the flavors. They got like Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola.
Nice. Yeah, so diet. I'm down 6 pounds, which is great because I gained a lot, and I still got some strength, so I'm not tripping about that. But yeah, back to it. 2024 is good start. My mind's there.
Yeah.
And I fucking have high expectations for this year. Honestly.
Yeah. Dude, and you started dressing more upscale. You get your new shoes.
I just I find myself doing more meetings now in person, which is good. Anytime you can have a meeting for your business is good. Yeah. So, but it's been helping. It's been helping. I think your appearance really helps people trust you more when you're going into business with them. So.
Oh man, it's so important.
Yeah, so I've been trying to focus on that.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
I have a strong feeling like this is going to be a big year for you.
I think this is going to be a good year. Yeah, we already have I think just in the month of January. I mean, mind you, we just started the business, less than 6 months ago, but I think we're going to double the revenue in 1 month. Which
is incredible. For those guys who don't know what he's referring to, I mean, you could talk about it too, but Snack Social is your company.
Yeah, Snack Social we do influencer marketing for local restaurants in LA and Orange County. But we're also expanding to different experiential things such as cryotherapy, med spas, escape rooms, anything experiential that's fun that people want to get an inside glimpse into. We can send people there to cover it, get the word out there.
Hell yeah. So the businesses benefit because they get a bunch of creators coming and making content. And then all they have to do is just kind of sit back and provide their service. And then you're managing all the logistics, like people coming in and out, making content, keeping them, making sure that they're delivering the content.
Right. Yep. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool model. There's not, I think we're one of the few people that are doing it as an agency. I know everyone else is doing it, has their own in-house social media person doing it. But we're, I think, one of 2 agencies that are actually giving those services out. So hopefully it'll be good. Yeah. Have high hopes. Yeah.
I'm excited for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. This year is my mind frame going into this year, bro, is, not to get biblical, but I honestly am going to be getting more biblical this year, like for sure, just because it's
I see it, but I think it's good. It's a guiding force in how you operate now.
Yeah. So that what you just said is so perfectly well said, because when I wake up, the first thing I think about is Like I'm a child of God, right? Like you're a child of God if you believe that or whatever. I believe we're all children of God. So Christian, Aaron, all these people are my brothers. You know, the women or whatever, those are my sisters. And so God has put us here on this earth to do certain things, to accomplish certain things, to make him proud, bring glory to him. And then when he's ready to bring us home, he brings us home, aka death. And I think this year for me, I really just want to embrace the concept of death because, you know, God forbid, you know, my grandparents are still alive. They're in their 80s. And so I think 86, which is like crazy. And so something in me tells me that, you know, I need to start getting comfortable with that. And so that's how I'm looking at every day is like every day is not promised, but you know, when God wants to call us home, he'll call us home. And so that's just, it's hard to be sad though, when you realize like, you think about it, bro, like everyone freaks out about death.
Yeah.
Cause just like that, you're gone. But what about life? Like the fact that we were just like, there was a snap and then we were here. Right. So if you think about it, like that magic moment of us arriving on this planet is just as beautiful as the moment of us disappearing from this planet. And so I think that concept, it gives me peace.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, it's hard to be mad about anything, bro. Like if business is bad, money's bad, someone's being a bitch, like someone's being a dick to you, like it's hard to be upset about anything when you have that mind frame of like that perspective, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's the energy I want to have this year. And I'm excited, bro. Like
That's really cool, man. Like you're looking beyond what's tangible in your lifetime and you're looking at like a picture that's bigger than your time on earth. That's really cool to think about. So it's like,
yeah,
you have a lot to look forward to, not only on this earth, but after this earth.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so funny. I was having a really bad day, you know, yesterday. Like the first 4 days of the year were incredible. I was on one, I was grinding, working. I felt amazing working out. And then the 5th day of the year, which was yesterday, I felt like shit, bro. Like I felt like my demons were creeping up and like just like this dark cloud that was over me. And I ran into a buddy of mine, Paul, at my gym. Shout out to Paul. And he pulled me aside and he was like, hey, bro, like I can tell you're down. You're usually like uppity up. What's going on? And he broke it down to me because yesterday when I woke up, I hadn't put the Spirit first. I hadn't like put God first. I hadn't thought about, you know, Jesus Christ. And I kind of just started like working in my day.
Mm-hmm.
And so I realized by the end of the day, I was so burnt out because I didn't have that perspective that I just spoke about.
Yeah.
And it got bad. I had to call paramedics. I had another panic attack.
Oh,
And
no.
and all that shit. And so I talked to my boy Paul, and he was like, bro, every morning when you wake up, whether you believe in God or not, for people that do, you got to put on the armor, like the armor of God. So like you got to put on, you know, your helmet, your boots, your belt, you got to have your sword. Like you got to have that protection. And so, because to go through your day, you're dealing with, especially with what we do, there's so much bullshit coming from left and right, people that'll try and bring you down, people that need shit from you. And it's like, if you don't have that armor on, it could just fucking ruin you. And so now every morning I wake up, bro, I have that armor on. It's like, you can't fucking touch me. You know
What
I
is that armor like? I know it's figurative, but what does that mean to you? Is it like, what is that? Like, does it mean like praying, or what does putting that armor on mean?
Yeah, good question. I think I'm still finding the way that I put it on.
Yeah.
But the mornings where I wake up early, I'm able to like listen to worship music, whether it's like EDM worship or fucking like, you know, like softer worship. And then I can kind of just like tune into that. That usually gets me going. And then writing, you know, journaling and praying. Like I'd say those 3 things are how I get that shit on me.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's great. It's great that you're coming to with your faith. I feel like everyone comes to in different ways. Why do you feel like it just happened? Like, why do you feel like now is the time to did something occur that you needed to really lean more onto your faith? Like,
yeah, for sure. I think my mom's health stuff.
Yeah.
Like my mom's very sick, unfortunately, and she's gearing up for a lung transplant.
yeah.
And so I think just seeing the deterioration of her health has over the past like 3 years has just like made me question life and like question not in a bad way, but like question like why we're here, how we're here, and like so I think that was
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's really insightful for even me, someone that talks to you like on have deep conversations like when the cameras are off. Like, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool, man. I'm
Yeah.
glad to see it. It seems like you're more at peace though within your work and everything you do, and I feel like you are also living a life of gratitude more so. I feel like you're saying being thankful more than you're looking for praise, whatever, from other places. I feel like you're thankful that you're able. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
you live a life in gratitude now more so than you did before.
For sure.
Yeah, which is cool to see. Honestly, makes everyone more pleasant to be around too.
Yeah, that's such a good point, man. It's I was reading an article, or maybe someone told me this, but like apparently the feeling of gratitude comes from the same part of the brain that causes anxiety.
Oh yeah.
And so I guess apparently scientifically it's like impossible to feel grateful and anxious at the same time.
Great. Oh whoa.
Like if you think about it, it's kind of trippy. Like you can't be really grateful but really anxious at the same time. It's kind of like sneezing with your eyes open.
Yeah. Wow. I've never heard that, but that makes, yeah, I don't think I can be.
Yeah. And
Whoa.
so imagine if we as humans just like wake up and we really practice the gratitude.
Yeah.
Like there's no anxiety because you're
Wow.
grateful.
That just blew my mind, honestly. Where did you hear that again?
I forgot.
Dang. But
I think
still,
I read it somewhere.
that's dope to hear. That makes sense. I'm going to cast out the anxiety with gratitude.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck anxiety.
Yeah. The dog is here.
My dog is here. Shout out to Winter, the Pomsky. Should we get into some topics, bro?
Yep.
Okay, bet. Yeah, so this one's interesting. So Logan Paul offers a partial refund for his cryptozoo customers. Back in 2021, he announced the cryptozoo project, which was apparently a very fun game. People paid 0.1 ETH or Ethereum to buy the NFTs to then be involved in the game. And soon after, he stopped promoting it, and it went to shit. And so he just announced that he's giving a partial refund, and I say partial because he's issuing the 0.1 ETH refund, but ETH has gone from here to here. I think it's dropped like almost 35%. And so, you have until February 8th to accept the refund. The only catch is you can't sue him. So you can't pursue any legal action if you want to get the refund. And honestly, the public precipitate, seems to be pretty positive. Like it sounds like people are happy that he's doing it, and it's going to cost him, I think, $1.8 million to issue the refunds. So
That's a big bill to pay, but I think he's doing the right thing. Wasn't his reasoning was he got involved with like shady people and didn't know they were shady, and so he wasn't really to blame, but even though he was.
I think it's like one of those unfortunate things where he was the marketing engine of it.
Yeah.
But he didn't really have a full grasp of like who the creators were or what the back end looked like. And so he kind of got caught with the crossfire.
Is that okay? Yeah, I get it, but is that his debt to pay?
I don't know.
Is that? I mean, yeah, it's definitely, it sucks, but is that his debt to pay?
It should be like, in my opinion, it should be split between
right. Yeah.
Yeah, the owners.
Yeah, I would think that it would be the creators of the NFT or whatever it was.
Right.
Should have to pay that. I don't know what the structure looked like, if it was like an equity deal, but I don't think Logan should have to pay it all back out of his pocket.
Right. The responsibility of it should be kind of like dispersed amongst all the creators. I agree with that, but I guess the issue is people that are going to sue him or are going to sue anybody involved with cryptozoo. They're probably going to go after Logan just because he's got the fame and the money and the notoriety, and so I think he's just in a bad position, or he was in a bad position. I think now he's in a good spot. I'm curious if CoffeeZilla will make a video about this.
He definitely will. CoffeeZilla, the internet detective.
He roasted Logan with the.
I
first
actually
one.
I actually love coffeezilla. I think his reports
You're
are
a fan.
are very well documented, very well supported, and he's a good journalist. Good, what do you call it? Good
Video journalist,
video
journalist.
video detective journalist.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like
yeah,
that. But I like his work.
yeah. He does a really good job for sure. Shout out to Coffeezilla. Um, I want to talk about golf.
You've been playing a lot of golf,
Yeah,
haven't you?
this is nothing to do with Coffeezilla, but dude, golf has changed my life. And I think every single person should learn how to play golf.
Yeah, golf. I feel like anyone, any age, any gender,
Any gender.
any. Yeah. There's a lot of genders, right? There's six
There's a
of
lot
them,
of
right?
genders. Is it how many are there?
I think there's like 6 or 7.
Oh, okay.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Should play golf.
Yeah.
We were just talking about before this pod. I feel like when you're playing golf, there's a certain like level of it's concentration and focus, but it's relaxing. Also, you don't risk getting hurt, and
Yeah.
you get to play in a beautiful surroundings, and you get sun, fresh air. It's great.
There's
Like,
so many benefits.
Yeah.
There's really no cons to playing golf except maybe like a fucked up back.
Maybe,
You know?
maybe. Honestly, sometimes my shoulder hurts because,
Yeah.
or like I grip the club too hard and I get blisters on my hands. But whatever, anything you do. But
There's always that.
yeah.
But the other thing about it is like, I think people that want to be successful in business should particularly go play golf. Not because you like meet people that you could do business with. Obviously that's like a big part of it. But also like, I've been golfing in the mornings or sometimes in the afternoons, but I'll go by myself. And so I get thrown into this like group of random people. And every time it's a different type of person. It could be like high school kids who are on the golf team. It could be politicians, actors, like just the most random people. And you're kind of going into it blindly because you don't know who you're going to be playing with until you get there. But it kind of makes you like adaptable, and you're kind of like you become a chameleon because you become so good at like connecting with all types of folks.
Yeah.
And so I think it's such a powerful sport.
Yeah, I think it's cool because you can have really good, deep conversation too while you're playing golf.
Yeah.
And it's not so like it's still lighthearted because you're still playing a game.
Yeah.
But you can also get a lot of good conversation going. So I think that's really beneficial for business, or anything. Like I feel like you can really connect with people on the course, which is why I think I like it too.
Yeah. It's a hard game though, bro.
And it's challenging, yeah.
Yeah, you get frustrated with yourself, not you, but like we all do. Like,
competitive. On Christmas we went golfing because we got my dad some new clubs and stuff. He tweaked a couple things for me, and I noticed you're doing it too. Is you're muscling it too hard.
yeah,
You're trying to use your strength,
I know.
and I was doing that too. And he's all he's all don't even do it. He's all twist up your right arm a bit, or my right hand was like. It was like, I don't know. I was gripping it too hard with my right arm, and I'm, he's like, nah, dude, just loosey-goosey and let it swing like smooth. And I was blasting that shit after he fixed my shit.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, whoa. He's like, he's off. It's almost going to feel like you're going to let go of the club.
Interesting.
And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, just like loosen that shit up and just flowy, like real flowy. And I was like, all right. Started doing it, and that shit was... I was cracking it like
It's
better than I've ever done it before, and I was like, damn.
It works, yeah. It's
Yeah.
kind of like snowboarding. Like you're not supposed to be stiff.
Yeah, you can't try too hard.
Yeah.
You just got to be flowy and loose and kind of just let the motion do its thing.
Ocean to the motion.
All right.
Yeah. Golf is dope. Speaking of sports, what the fuck is up with the Lakers right now, bro?
They suck.
Trash.
They suck so
Lakers,
bad.
the Los Angeles Lakers have lost the last 10 of 13 games. And they're not doing so well, man. I don't know what's going on because they got LeBron James, so I thought they would be in a much better spot this season. But, yeah, bro.
I saw LeBron just had a birthday party.
Oh, did
Dude,
he?
every like Jay-Z, Beyonce was there. Like a bunch of just top
Legends.
elites. Yeah, we're at LeBron's house.
That's
his birthday.
crazy. How do we get the invite?
I know. And there's a funny interview of him brushing his hair. He's got like no hair on his head, but he's like brushing his hair like really hard while he's doing an interview. It's fucking hilarious.
Maybe is it for the scalp? Is it like a scalp massage kind of shit?
Nah, it's like I'm not trying to be racist, everyone. It's like one of those combs that a lot of black people use for the waves.
Yeah.
But he's like bald. So it was just a funny interview.
That is kind of interesting.
Yeah, he was just, but he was like really like scraping his
getting
head.
it.
Yeah.
There must be a reason why he was doing that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it was just funny and just made me think about LeBron, Lakers, whatever.
Yeah.
Not doing too well. You think LeBron's gonna retire soon?
No, because I feel like he's still got it in him, bro. He still seems like he's pretty like athletic and like.
Dude,
you know.
I've been kind of keeping an eye on his kid.
What's going on with this kid?
He's just a legend, dude. He's just
Bronny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good. He's fuck.
Yeah, he's good. He's
Can
really
you imagine coming like? Can you imagine being the son of LeBron and then sucking at basketball?
You can't.
That would be. You'd be a disgrace. That would suck. I mean, I don't think anyone would hold it against him because LeBron is the GOAT. But, but I think he would have some serious self-esteem issues.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know what I've noticed is like kids of professional athletes always tend to be just as good as their parents were, but kids of musicians, they tend to be like the complete opposite. Like, I don't want to say it, but like Lionel Richie's kid, like I forget his name.
Nicole Richie?
No, it's a dude. I think it's Lionel Richie's kid, but there's some famous guy whose kid is like, they all end up like being drug addicts instead of
because they got
musicians.
I mean, I don't know. They got it too easy.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. You know, there's a term for that. It's called nepotism kid, nepo kid.
Nepo kid, yeah.
You know what that is?
Like, I'm assuming it's like being born in money and you just don't give a fuck because you're rich. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you just get is just easier for you. You have so much more.
It's handed to you.
Yeah. Is that what you want, a nepo kid?
No.
No.
My kid's gonna fucking. I don't even have a kid, so I don't know.
Yeah, but okay, if you did have a kid and then you are well connected, respected, whatever, you wouldn't want your kid to have access to those.
No. I want my kid to work his tail off. I hope my kid is like an entrepreneur. That would be kind of cool. It's like be able to bond with him about something versus if he's like a doctor or something, it'd be like maybe harder to connect with him. But I would never like force my kid to go be something that they don't want to be.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that too. What about school?
Fuck school, man.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, college ain't shit. I think college is cool if you want to go like be in a frat and have fun. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, go do it.
Even your school, like SC, I feel like so many good connected people came out of there.
That's true. There's a lot of positives. But I just think if you're a real entrepreneur, like that is in your blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't need it.
That's great.
Yeah. Dude, earthquakes. There's been a lot of earthquakes this year.
Did you actually feel them?
I didn't feel the one yesterday. It was a 4.7 magnitude in Rancho Cucamonga.
Yep.
Scary.
Dude, what's gonna happen? Do you think the big one is
coming?
Big one's coming. Do you think it's coming?
Absolutely. There's been too many small earthquakes over the last like 2 weeks for there not to be like a fucking 10.0 or like a 9.0.
You were probably like 1 year old, but I was the Northridge earthquake. I think it was 94.
Okay.
Dude, that shit, I remember it in my head. I went through it, and it was like everything. If we were in here, everything would be falling off the fucking walls. This would tip over. Like, it was bad. Like, it was bad.
There's nothing in here that would kill us.
Nothing in here that would kill us. But, dude, to go through like a catastrophe earthquake like that.
Actually, this might kill us.
No, this won't kill us. It won't kill us. What will kill us if some falls on your head?
It'd be kind of funny to like get.
This will just tip over
by your own self.
Right. We might get electrocuted though. But yeah, I just remember, dude, that shit is scary as fuck. Uh-oh.
We got an intruder.
We have to kill. Yeah, we have to grab the woo-wop. We got a gun.
If it's a cop, that probably wouldn't be the smartest thing to say.
I know. Pop, pop, pop. We get popped on the pop.
Just pop through the door.
Dude, then our family.
We'll keep it running while we're checking who the intruder is. But, dude, yeah, so I do feel like the earthquakes, there may be a big one coming. And the other thing is, it's not the year to travel.
Why? I'm trying to travel. Why is it not?
No, this is not the year to travel. PSA, if you're trying to travel in 2024, don't fucking do it. And you know why I say that? Because in the last 2 days, there's been 3 major plane crashes. Japan Airlines ran into a different aircraft. 5 people died. they're calling it what's called the Swiss cheese effect, which is basically a sequence of small errors that occur. And so I don't know why it's called the Swiss cheese effect.
It should have been like the domino effect, isn't
Yeah,
that?
like, who the fuck named it the Swiss cheese effect? But no, there was that. There was an Alaskan Airlines flight that had to like make an emergency landing, and then Christian Oliver, the actor, unfortunately passed away in a plane crash with his kids like 2 days ago. So not the year to travel.
I'm still gonna travel, but
Okay. Well, it's been nice knowing you.
You think okay, plane crash. It's statistically more likely that you're gonna crash a car than get into a plane crash.
For sure.
We drive cars every day.
We do, and we text and drive too.
You text and drive.
I
use talk to speech.
Talk to speech.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just be careful.
You don't.
You know?
You're.
Maybe don't fly. Like we should fly. If we're gonna fly, we should fly like good airlines.
First class.
No, not even that. Just like, well, yeah, that'd be nice. But like good airlines, like no Spirit, no fucking what's the other one? Frontier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to transition though. Did you see the judge get tackled in Las Vegas?
Bro, she got fucked up.
Did you see the guy, how he spoke to her right before he did it?
No.
He was so calm and collected and cool.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, he was just like, can I get probation? He's a 3-strike violent offender. He was like, can I get probation? She's all, your track record shows that probation doesn't help. So you need a taste of your own medicine. So I'm sentencing you to prison.
Ooh.
He fucking, before she could finish it, leaped up, took her ass down.
Yeah, bro, and the cops didn't really do a good job. Like there should be security. Like
it was
right
a bailiff.
In front of the judge. Yeah.
So the judge got minor injuries, but didn't have to be hospitalized or anything. But the bailiff, I think, wrestled him for a bit. He actually had to go to the hospital.
Oh.
What do you
boy
think
should be in the league though? Like he jumped, bro. I don't know if you guys saw the clip. He leaped on her, bro.
Whoa. He should be a linebacker in the NFL.
Yeah, he is. He had hops for sure. He should be in the NBA.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was scary.
He's already a 3-strike offender, something like that. I feel like he's gonna go in for a long time.
Yeah, like that was not smart. If you want to get probation and you're upset about not being able to get out, and now you literally just like probably tripled your sentence or whatever. Like that's about the worst thing you could do.
You know, in California, if you have 3 violent offenses, if we have a 3-strike policy, you go for life technically.
No way.
Yeah. So if you have honestly, I think it's it varies, but if you punch some guy 3 times in the head, technically
But it would have to be 3 different charges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, those are 3 violent offenses, but it have to be a felony offense too. So he would have to you would have to be malicious about it.
Got it.
You could technically go for life in prison. I think the judge will use their discretion, but we have the 3 strikes rule here.
Crazy.
And that guy was a 3-strike offender, so
he's gone.
He's gone for a long time. Yeah.
Not smart, man. Speaking of offenders, Epstein's list is out now.
Woo-hoo, dude!
That
There's some lists. There's some
crazy,
people on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear? I was reading. There's a couple names. Bill Gates happens to be on there.
Bill Gates was.
Bill Gates. Did you hear that he cheated on Melinda Gates, his ex-wife, while on Epstein's island?
No
or
shit.
Or introduced to the person through Epstein that he cheated on her
Bill
with.
Gates wasn't Microsoft when he was on the island.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
But there's a lot of people like Jimmy Kimmel he was noted on the list, and I forgot who said it, but he's like, I'm gonna sue you for slander because I wasn't on that list.
Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people. Did you actually see the list?
Yeah, it was like Mr. Beast, Taylor Swift. You were on there. There's quite a few offenders. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't see the list. What's going on here?
A lot of politicians, Bill Gates, Bill Clinton.
But the thing is, if you're on the list, that doesn't make you an offender. It just makes you a friend of Epstein. Right?
Yeah, an associate.
Yeah,
I think, yeah, I don't know. It's just to have any sort of ties with that name, I think is just bad for your name. Yeah.
It just goes to show, bro, how important reputation is in society.
Yeah.
You gotta be good. What did Epstein do? He raped.
Dude, no, he sexually trafficked children to these high profile people.
That's right. don't do that, but like also don't like be an asshole to people. Like just have a good reputation, because once your name gets tied up with this kind of shit, bro, I feel like it's hard to come back, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who else is doing this kind of shit? You remember T.I. the rapper?
Yeah.
And his Minnie or some shit, his wife?
Minnie, his wife, yeah.
Yeah,
Minnie
they're Minnie Mouse. They're notoriously, like, they keep getting charges or accused of sexually, like, raping people together.
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know. All these sex crimes are getting out of
He's
control.
like, you
man.
can have whatever you like.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great song. But T.I. stop doing that, buddy.
T.I. is scary dude now.
Yeah, man. You know,
we got 5 minutes.
Oh shit! Really? Okay. Well, let's just keep cranking. So I want to talk about Joe. I want to talk about Joe Biden. So Joe Biden has to be the most vacation man. Let me restart that. Joe Biden has to be the most vacation man on this planet, because in 2023 he spent 143 days on vacation.
Our president.
During his presidency.
Our president.
Yes.
That's why they call him Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, because he's sleeping in the Bahamas, brother.
Dude.
It's that's nearly 40% of the year.
I want to know, what does a president, like, day to day, what does their life really look like?
Yeah.
They're the face, they're executive of the country, of the government. What does their day to day really look like?
You know what I think it is?
Like,
I think it's really just being like a news anchor. Like you go somewhere and you read something off of a board. And yeah, he definitely needs to probably have knowledge about things that are happening in the world. And I'm sure he takes meetings. But
yeah, because I mean, there's checks and balances in our system, so it's like he can't single-handedly change one thing. It has to go through approval process from different parts of the government.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is Joe really doing?
He's really just like a voice.
He's just a voice, and he's just a face to put to the commander in chief. But
really,
he doesn't do shit.
It's really Congress and the Senate that are like doing all the work.
Right.
Yeah.
He's not really doing anything. It's like there's a shooting in Vegas, and he'll show up and make a speech. That's it.
Yeah. And so with that being said, I think it's interesting. Like, I think that's the exact reason why it's important for the president to be eloquent, be someone that is respected, be someone that people like a lot. And that's why I think this year, or 2024, because the election is this year, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Vivek Ramaswamy, first Indian president. I'm voting for him. He's Republican. He's very eloquent, smart. He's 38 years old. And
a billionaire?
He's almost a billionaire. Yeah, he had a research company, I think, or like a pharmaceutical company or something. He's worth like $900 million, and I want to see a brown boy in the office.
That would be cool. I like the dude, but and I just see how much social media and is playing a part, and public image is playing a part into who's getting elected these days. I think Obama was the one that showed us the power of social media.
Yeah.
So I see Vivek like brushing shoulders with like just influencers now, which is kind of weird, a little alarming, but at the same time I get it.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get the Gen Z and the millennial folks.
He's really targeting all the young voters. Yeah. Yeah,
like Vivek, Vivek Ramaswamy walked out Jake Paul to his last fight.
Yeah.
Like he's really tapped into this influencer community. He did a video with Cass Sawyer with the Nelk Boys. Like, yeah, I think he's just doing a good job of integrating into this millennial age demo. And
he really
Gen Z
is.
Age demo.
You know, I think he's a smart dude. I think it would be cool to have a brown boy, and what I see out there about him, I like him. He seems young. He seems like energetic. He seems passionate. He seems like he has a lot of good ideas. So. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
There's not really anybody else that I could think of. I mean, Trump is running, obviously.
Yeah, I would rather have Vivek over Trump.
Yeah,
like he's had his time, you know.
Yeah, so. I agree with that. I mean, I like Trump, but I think Vivek would be a really good.
Are we a Republican podcast now? Are we red?
I think we are.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in
change the background.
I'm in the middle, but I do see myself leaning more towards as my career moves in the way it does. Like,
yeah. You know, it's interesting. I was thinking about this earlier. I could see us having like, as you and I become more educated on politics, and because I think it's a subject that you and I actually like to talk about, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
I think I could see us having like conservative people on here, like even liberal people. Like
I would
having
love to
those
have though
combos.
like some cutthroat people, like
Yeah.
some extreme rightists.
Like
Even
bro, Bill Maher, like Tucker Carlson, like some of these kinds of cats,
Yeah.
Pierce Morgan.
we would have to really study up, but
Yeah,
I'm
we
down.
would.
I'm
We would.
down. I'm down. I would if we knew. I would hit the books.
I think we could make it happen.
That would be dope.
Yeah. I want to end on this note. This is actually probably the most important news of the day. Subway is launching a foot-long cookie.
I just had a
Crazy.
Subway cookie. I mean, not a Subway cookie, a Subway sandwich. They changed all the sandwiches.
Really?
Subway is rebranding, but I didn't see the foot-long cookie. When's that coming out?
Early 2024. It's literally a foot-long cookie.
How much does it
and
cost?
I don't know the cost, but it looks really good. And if you're going to eat a foot-long sandwich, you may as well also eat a foot-long cookie as well.
I wonder whose idea it was. It's a smart idea. Some people are gonna talk about it. I wonder, you gonna get one?
Fuck yeah, I'm going to get one.
Are you?
Yeah. This is the year of free eating, bro. We're
No,
doing-
don't do that. I did that.
No, no,
I
no.
did that, and I have to pay for it now.
It's all about the macros. So if your macros are in line and your calories are in a deficit, do whatever the fuck you want.
There it is. I'm trying to just always be hungry, a little bit hungry,
I feel you.
and I feel like I'm gonna lose some weight.
You're on that Tate shit because he says like as humans we should
Always be a little
hungry.
bit hungry. Yeah,
Yeah.
you always got to be, because if you're filled, you're just gonna fall asleep.
You're lazy.
Yeah.
Amen. I think we could wrap it there, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of the Divij Den podcast. First one of the year. We're gonna be going really strong in 2024, and yeah, make sure you guys leave a review, subscribe, follow Christian, follow your boy, and we'll see you guys next time.
Like,
Peace.